TCI is here at Pace Academy in Atlanta with Pace Academy head coach Chris Slade. Coach, so when you look out on the football field, Jamari Salyer really stands out, a big-time player. Just talk about the impact he's had for your program.
He's been such a tremendous kid here, on the field and off. I mean, he's epitomizes what a student athlete is. I've known Jamari now since he was in the 7th grade. Just to watch him grow and develop and get to where he is now, man, it's just been a great experience for us. He's an outstanding leader. It's always good when your best player is your best leader. It makes my job a whole lot easier. And he takes on every challenge. He takes the toughest classes here at Pace Academy. He's taking like AP Calc. I mean, that scared me just listening to him tell me what that class was. And so he takes on all challenges, all comers, and he's just a outstanding young man.
With all the attention that he gets from coaches, has that helped some of the other guys on the team get some recognition as well?
Yeah, I mean, somewhat. I mean, we had Andrew Thomas here last year and Trey Blunt and Deion Jackson. So we've had quite a few, big recruits in the last few years. So we've all kind of benefited from it, I guess you can say. So, but having Jamari definitely has brought a lot of good notoriety and positive feedback about Pace Academy. And he's done a really good job in just handling it, not letting it be a distraction, and just really concentrating on Pace football this season and not letting the recruiting part disrupt what we're trying to get accomplished, which is to get back to the state championship.
Clemson's obviously a school that's recruiting him really hard. Have you been able to build a relationship with any of the coaches at Clemson or the staff?
Yes, I have. Actually, Robbie Caldwell, the offensive line coach, actually recruited me out of high school many moons ago. So he and I kind of reminisce a lot about the days when I was in Virginia. Mike Reed, played at Boston College, and when I was playing with the Patriots, I knew him back then. And Tony Ellett has been like the main guy who's recruited Jamari. And Tony's just, a class act. I love what they're doing up there. Dabo and I have chopped it up a few times because we're the same age. And we know a lot of the same people back when he was at Bama. And so I got a good relationship with that staff. And I told Jamari, no matter where he goes to college, I'm sure he'll make the right decisions for the right thing. But if he ends up at Clemson, I know I'll be able to sleep at night.
Well, from what you know, what does Jamari like about Clemson? What's his interest level in the Tigers?
I think it's very strong. I think, that's one of his top schools. I think what he likes about his Dabo is a genuine guy. He's very fiery. I think the relationship he has with Coach Elliott and Coach Caldwell continues to keep growing. And I think he likes the environment, and he likes the way they do things there. And just in terms of we're not going to do things where everyone else does it when it comes to recruiting and offering everybody. They're going to be methodical. They're going to take their time and really get the best student athletes and the kids with the best character.
You mentioned you've had some top prospects here. How involved do you like to get in these guys' recruitments? Are you a hands-on type of coach in that regard, or do you just kind of take a laid-back approach with these guys?
I'll get very involved in the beginning, and not to the point where I'm telling them, hey, you need to go to this school. I just give them all the pros and cons. Being through this as a player and being a coach and knowing a lot of coaches come through there, I can kind of see things that they can't see. But at the end of the day, they're going to make their own decisions. But I don't want them to get blindsided by anything. And I'll sit in a room with them and ask the coaches the tough questions. And I can usually see kind of through some of the foolishness, if you will. But Jamari's a smart kid, and he knows what he likes and he knows what he wants.
Yeah, at the end of the day, whichever school he chooses, what's that school going to be getting in him as a player?
Man, they're going to be one lucky university. He's going to be great in the community. He's going to buy completely in. He's gotten the pace, and this is unfamiliar territory to him coming to a private school in Buckhead, and he's got here and embraced it. He speaks at a lot of the functions. He's an ambassador, and I think he'll be the same way in college. He wants to go somewhere and change things. Even if there's some areas that need to be worked on, he's going to take them on. And he's going to take the challenge. He's going to get a great young man, and he'll be one of those kids that, he'll go down in my career as a kid I'll never forget, and a kid that's really shaped me in my coaching career.
That's Coach Chris Slade, Pace Academy coach. Thanks so much for your time. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.